mean, they just executed. We executed some plays on the stretch too. It's just I think Bogdanovich got that last corner three. It's tough. They went high ball screen a lot. Had their bigs making a lot of plays for them.
You told us after the last game it is now about execution, it's not about energy and effort. How would you rate that overall tonight, the execution?
Pretty well. I think better in the second half. But it came after our energy came. The first half we didn't really have the energy, and then we brought it in the second half. I've been stressing. If we bring that energy, that's one part of it. We're going to be in the game, and now it comes down to execution, chemistry, down the stretch.
Yeah, Coach mentioned before the game that sometimes the first home game after a long road trip is one of the tougher scheduled games in the NBA.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think it's been something that's been going on for a very long time. I think you're just not used to home. It's kind of like a road game. You get back on the road for the next game and come back for another game. But it's the NBA, so it's a schedule you got to deal with. You can just control what you can control, and that's going out there and playing with heart every night.
How do you feel about that last look you got? I know it was tight cover.
You talking about the one that went in and out?
Yeah.
I thought it was in. I wish it would have went in, but you just got to move on from it. I always say take the good with the bad. Made the one before, missed the next one, so that's part of the game.
You mentioned the energy changing early in the game. What do you think led to that?
Just like I said, we've been coming together as a team lately. That we didn't have in the beginning of the season, where when things get tough, that's time to lock in. So we've been locking in, playing well in the defensive end. I think in the second half they only scored 40-something points. So just holding a good team like that, to a few points in the second half was a good step for us.
How do you feel about being the primary point guard most of the game now, with the lineup changes and all that?
I mean, I honestly don't even look at it like that. I just look at it as a playmaker. I'm fine with it. Whatever they had me doing, I'll do. I always wanted to credit myself on being a basketball player, not a shooter, not a scorer, just an overall player that can do a little bit of everything. So, whatever my team needs me to do, I want to do.
How do you find that balance between the scoring and the playmaking, and just having the right read?
Just situations, understanding the game, sometimes scoring possession. My dad was a point guard, so he's been preaching this stuff to me for a very long time. But I used to tell him I'm just a scorer. I don't have to worry about all that. All I worry about is putting the ball in the hoop. But that's obviously changed. With the scoring ability opens up, your teammates and playmaking, getting everybody involved. Not even if it's a shot for them, just making sure people get to touch the ball. It keeps them more intact with the game.
Is there a moment or a couple moments that you can already point to this year where you're like, oh, last year, a couple years ago, I wouldn't have made that play, I wouldn't have seen that the right way, just that maybe kind of shows how you've developed?
I'd say a lot of them. Just, I'm seeing the game from a whole different angle now. Usually, starting from the baseline on plays and now at the top of the key. So a lot of my shots are off the dribble, not many catch and shoot shots anymore. So it's an adjustment, that I'm working on, and there's always stuff to work on in this game.
Compared to the first few weeks when you guys were losing by about 10, 20 points, do you feel like this team started to turn a corner over the past few weeks with these close losses?
I think, we realize when we fight, that we can compete with everybody. Indiana's a really good team. We got a big win against Milwaukee. Detroit's good too. We play well against Toronto. So these top teams, these playoff, title contending teams, we see that, if we bring energy and effort, that's half the battle. Now I think it's on to the, chemistry and execution for us.
Do you feel a difference in energy when Rashawn's on the floor?
Yeah. He brings it every night. High energy player. Win on his opportunity. After Tyson left, he stepped right into that role and played hard every game. He's not blocking shots, just altering them. He's given other big men, problems every night.
How would you assess your defense over the past few games? It's like taking the level up a little bit.
Just, I know that's what I need to do. Playmaking and defense. My main priorities right now. I have to lock in on it, and I know I do if we want this team to take this next step.
Thanks.